Ja, Hügel verlassen.
So wie ich das verstehe, versuchen wir den Dritten Weltkrieg zu verhindern. Nein.
Jetzt bin ich noch bei der Hauptbühne.
Ich nehme an, Sie haben ein Interesse an
Bei der Hauptbühne ist nicht.
russischen Staatsbürger.
Wieso haben Sie mich hergebracht? Wollen Sie das wirklich wissen? Er kann mit der Zukunft kommunizieren.
Also dann bitte.
Zeitreisen.
Zeitreise.
Inversion.
Zielen und dann abdrücken.
Geil.
Sie schießen die Kugel nicht ab. Sie fangen sie ein.
Wow.
Ah, das ist weitergeht.
Was wird zu halten?
Warte, ich erfahre wie es weitergeht.
Über nationale Interessen hinaus.
Wo bist du gerade?
Hier geht es ums Überleben. Mit Kühn komme ich klar. Ich dachte, Sie sagen verrückt.
Drück L2.
Unsere Welten prallen zusammen. Wie würden Sie gern
Wieso
sterben?
geht's nicht weiter?
Chill doch.
Sie haben den falschen Beruf gewählt.
Geht's bei dir weiter?
Ja.
Was ist denn hier passiert? Es ist noch nicht passiert.
Mein Internet ist einfach nur scheiße.
Die Tenet brauchen.
Wir müssen sie retten. Hier und jetzt.
Jetzt in der Ecke heule.
Ja, wie
Wenn der
geil.
Zeitfluss umgekehrt wird, heißt das nicht, wenn wir jetzt hier sind, dass es nie passiert ist. Sie wollen ein Flugzeug crashen lassen. Aber nicht vom Himmel. Seien Sie nicht so dramatisch. Wie groß ist denn das Flugzeug? Der Teil ist vielleicht doch ein wenig dramatisch.
Ich geh jetzt hier in der Ecke und heule.
Du kannst auf meinem Kanal, kannst du YouTube gucken?
Das geht doch nicht. Mein Internet ist einfach nur scheiße.
Oh my God, there you go. The new trailer for Tenet. John, David, more questions, maybe a few more answers.
Ja, bei dir geht's die ganze Zeit weiter. Bei mir ist ein Scheiß.
What an amazing epic film. Tell me, I mean,
Bei mir ist die ganze Zeit nur ein scheiß schwarzer Hintergrund.
Geh mal auf YouTube und geh auf meinen Kanal, dann kannst du den Livestream sehen. Kann ich ja nicht!
Da müsste ich jetzt offline gehen, weil mein Spiel dann ganz anders abkacken würde.
Okay, du kannst es dann gucken, wenn du offline gehst.
Nee, du guckst gar nicht, weil es selbst gar nicht mit aufgenommen hat. Oder wenn sie es auch nur aufnehmen mit Stimme. Und ich hasse das. Immer müssen YouTuber alles aufnehmen mit Stimme. Wieso? Live-Events, Konzert oder so.
You know, being a huge fan of Christopher Nolan.
Das
It
ist
seems like, you know, we're familiar with his films, we obviously know his films, but this seems like something different. It seems like this is where he's about to take us for the next 10 to 15 years.
The scale and the epicness of it, that's what just blows me away to see all those different countries. And for you, I assume you sort of had a world tour in a way. It looks like, I mean, you were in India, Italy, like all these different places. So you really filmed in all those locations, right?
Yeah, we were there from, you know, Tallinn, Estonia to Mumbai, India, Amalfi Coast, Copenhagen. It was, and to me, it just gives the film so many different personalities. There's an international environment that's set with these characters that they're placed in, and you know what you saw is where we were. It's not green screen. You know, we had out there, we filmed it, and at these beautiful locations, and sort of in these interesting sort of alien-like looking, planet-looking, which gave me more motivation to like just give it my all because of the set pieces and where we are, and we're so detailed and specific to the story that we're trying to tell. You know, and when you watch the trailer, I highly recommend watching it again and again. You get more answers. You know.
Oh, I just said every little line of dialogue, I'm sure, has to be, you know, kind of reverse engineered and dissected. There's a lot going on in this film, like you would expect from Christopher Nolan, but the epicness matched with, you know, such an interesting narrative and huge stunt sequences, action sequences. I wanted to ask you about that. From a stunt perspective, I mean, you're doing things that are not supposed to be humanly possible, and I mean, it's just like the reverse rappelling or whatever you call that. I don't know how much you can share about what's really going on there, but how did you film those things?
Chris and Hoyte van Hoytema had a camera, and they yelled action and cut. No, but like it was some of the moves that we were doing, especially those hand-to-hand sequences and the physicality of it all. Some our stunt guys, George Cottle and company, you know, they've never done some of these moves before. They were sort of inventing them for this movie specifically. So it's so exciting that we're going to be able to introduce this, you know, new style of fighting, this new style of combat. You know what I mean? And again, to be seen in a theater, in a movie, on a big movie screen, it's gonna be so vibrant. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
No, and again, what I love about this film too is that it's gonna be thought provoking. I think, you know, it's the thing you want to experience with your friends, talk about afterwards, and pull apart.
Yes.
And I'm sure even as you guys were filming, you were trying to kind of, you know, understand all the layers of this, because again, like what we see is only the surface.
Every day, I was bugging every day. I had questions for him, you know, but he was very gracious, and he answered them very calmly and patiently. With me, it was important that we were able to track the actors track the story correctly, so we can tell it the best way we could. And so he was very patient with us. And I say that very politely.
well, you're lucky that you get to text Chris Nolan when you have a question about the film. The rest of us just have to carefully dissect the trailer and go to Reddit to try and understand what's really going on there. But I gotta say, it's like so many hints, and that's what we love, I think, is like, you know, slowly peeling back the layers of this, but still having such an interesting, heartfelt story that I'm sure is at the core of this film, like all of his work. And yeah, it's so exciting to get a glimpse at this. The airplane sequence at the end of the trailer, that was completely unexpected. I didn't know we were gonna see that, or that was even in the film. Is that like a practical effect with like a real 747?
Yeah, that was a real plane, and that was a real building that they crashed that plane into. And we, you know, cast and crew all witnessed it. It was epic, you know. It was incredible. And you know, we all cheered and hurrayed and hurrahed when they yelled cut after Chris felt like he got it. So yeah, what you saw is really what happened. At least the night I was there.
No, I gotta say, the scale of this looks absolutely incredible. We all can't wait to see it, and I think I speak for everyone here in Fortnite, being so honored that, you know, you and Chris decided to bring Tenet first to Fortnite to show the world this way. No, this is again, we're making history, and thank you so much, John David, for joining us. You made it into a video game finally.
Did it.
Hopefully the first of many.
Hope so.
Awesome. All right, John David Washington, thanks for joining us. Thanks again to John David Washington. And before I go, there is one final surprise. This summer, we will be screening an iconic Christopher Nolan full-length feature film right here on the big screen. Stay tuned for more details.
Ist fertig. Hey, bitte verlass mich und raste aus. Bitte. Das war auch schon mal bei mir so. Das ist nicht wegen Internet. Also das war bei mir bei Dings. Bei diesem Schwerter-Event halt. Alter, das Skin ist so fucking geil. Ich bekomme ihn eigentlich von den YouTuber geschenkt. Als ob wir nichts bekommen haben. Wow. Das war der beste. Egal.
Ich werde mir das Ninja-Paket holen.
Was willst du holen? Ninja-Paket?
Ich werde mir das Ninja-Paket holen.
Als ob. Kaum Gänse.
Was ist eigentlich an Raven und reaktiv anders?